This is a simplified cycle of plague, and you can see at the bottom of the slide that first this is an animal plague with the transmission of the disease between the animals by their fleas, and by accident someone can get contaminated by the bite of an infected flea. In that case, it's going to develop a bubonic plague. Time to time, some of these persons with bubonic plague can evolve to another clinical presentation of the disease by the spread of the bacteria, with a potential localization of the disease into the lung. In that case, it appears a pneumonic plague form, and this could be the beginning of very severe outbreaks transmitted between the different persons. This is a distribution map of the natural plague foci worldwide, and you can see that plague is almost in all different continents except Oceania, and is especially concerned Africa, where most of the human cases are reported. It's very important to note that the geographical distribution of the natural plague foci are very patchy. It means that you have only some countries with this natural plague foci. In these countries, only some regions are concerned. In this region, sometimes that's only some district, and even in some districts, sometimes it's only concerns some villages. So that's a very patchy distribution of the disease. Another characteristic of the geographical distribution of plague is that is what we call the epidemiological silences. It means that in a given place where there is a natural plague focus, you can observe a large silence without any plague manifestation during several decades. And on this slide, you can see several examples in Africa where plague reappears several decades after the last human occurrence. For instance, it was the case in Madagascar, where in 1994 in Majanga, the disease reappeared 60 years after its last occurrence. But it's very difficult to make an interpretation of this long period of silence because we are missing good ecological surveillance in most of the cases. The epidemiological surveillance can also be weak. And the fact that there is no human plague, it doesn't mean that there is no plague circulating among the animals. What about the signs and symptoms